What's up? What's going on? It's Lugo with back with Fat to Fit Day 81. Today I did another push day, my push B session. And man, this was a really nice session. I started off with some Duffalo bench, which felt pretty insane, honestly. Like when I finished with this, I didn't realize how insane of a chest pump that I had when I finished until I was done. I was just like, holy shit! I don't think I've gotten this massive of a chest pump from doing bench in a long time. I think it was just because of the extra range of motion that you get from using this bar, which is why I use it. But it felt nuts. Like it was. I felt really full, which is really nice because I feel like out of all the muscle groups that I've had so far, chest is like the one that I haven't really had an insane pump on yet, but I've noticed the development again, which is nice. But I also tweaked my adductor warming up for bench because I was doing a quad stretch and my legs are really sore from my leg day still about 2 days ago. And I don't know, I like went on it weird when I was stretching it, and it just felt like it kind of hurt to step on my left leg because my adductor was really I think it strained it a little bit and then it cramped. So it was like stuck in the state of cramping and it was strained for like a good part of my workout. But it's fine now. It just felt really weird. And I'm not sure why, but hopefully it doesn't affect RDLs tomorrow because I think I'm supposed to do like 220 or something for RDLs. But this workout was nice, man. I feel like I've been controlling this incline a lot more than I normally do. Uh, and I was gonna go up on this one this week, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna write it out for reps. Next week I'm gonna do the same thing, and then after that I'll probably go up again. Um, which was I think a good call because I pretty much barely got the plus one rep on both sets from last week, and then after this on my dumbbell shoulder press, I didn't get plus reps on my down sets, but I did get more reps on my top set, which is weird. I don't know. This is like the only exercise that really was like that. Oh, actually, I guess it was my flies were like that too, where I only did like half of what I was supposed to do, and then I modified it with the drop set to kind of get the same stimulus. But I don't know. This top set felt good. I don't know why the down sets were kind of shitty. I think it's just kind of a give and take, knowing that my first two exercises are going to be good. Maybe I didn't. I think maybe I didn't rest enough. I was looking at the clock, and I think I maybe rushed the rest times a little bit because I did wake up a little late. I usually wake up at 2 to go to the gym, and for whatever reason, I woke up at 3. I don't know if I kept turning my alarm off. I'm not too sure, but I woke up, I saw 3, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, I gotta get in there." Pretty fast, but I mean, I got it done regardless, pretty fast. Usually, after I start warming up or I finish warming up and I actually get into my first set for bench, I turn on a timer for about an hour and a half, and I try to finish it within that time period to kind of give me some hustle, I guess, to make sure I'm not in there for too long. Because if I'm not, then I'll be there for like 2.5 hours or something. Which again, like I said, I don't particularly mind, but I think it's good to have a time limit so that you don't end up resting too much, which can be good for some muscle groups, but for others, it's kind of not ideal. I think you really want to be in that 2 to 3 minute time period rest for most muscle groups. Legs, you could push to 5 if you're like really dead after a set, but that's really the most that I would go, to be honest. And I was trying some new stuff out again. I did this cross body cable extension, and it felt good, but it was kind of weird. I feel like my center of gravity was off on this. Um, which kind of led to like more of one side feeling like I kept moving to the left and right to try to find the center, but it just felt weird. So I think I might just do these single from now and just doing like a normal extension because this one felt good but weird at the same time. Like not being centered was throwing me off. So I'll probably do these just single next time, to be honest. The same for I did the katana extensions, which is just this, but um, down low and overhead, and that one felt the same. And for some reason, it started tweaking my elbow out, my left elbow out when I was extending, which I've never really gotten on an overhead extension. So again, I'll probably just switch from doing those single to just or dual, like I'm doing now, and just doing single and really focusing more on driving it up instead of out. This one felt like it was driving it really up and out, and I think maybe that's what was tweaking it out, the angle of it. And you could kind of tell from the second set, I was like bringing my elbows down more and going out instead of like up and keeping it stable. Which I don't know. I don't know the intricacies of this exercise too much, but it felt weird. Um, so I'll probably modify it, keep my elbow up higher more, and then really focus on the meat, no diddy instead of the thing. And then yeah, the cables are clashing too. I don't know. It was a fun exercise. I got a good pump, but I'm not really trying to tweak my elbow. Um, I feel like besides the first few weeks of coming back to training, I've managed to keep my elbows pretty healthy and not really straining them too hard on movements, which is good considering how hard I feel like I'm pushing on upper days, and really hoping it stays that way because I do not like dealing with elbow issues. They're not very fun. Kind of makes all pressing just feel really bad. And I that's obviously not good for business. So, I did the posing session here, and honestly I'm pretty excited about getting into the 200s again. Mostly just because I could actually see muscle definition again. Like I feel like I'm regaining my muscle pretty fast and getting defined again. Um, and I know that only going lower will help that more and more. Even if I don't think I'll lose any muscle really until I start getting, close to the low 200s, to be honest. Like I know that I'll lose strength, but I don't think that I'll start not being able to regain my muscle that I lost from not training for years until I get to the 200s mark. And at that point, probably when I get to around, I want to say like 210, I'll probably take a break for a few months, maybe like 2, 3 months to resensitize my body. And then I'll do a really aggressive cut again for like, I would say probably like 3 months and then get to like 180. I'll drop like 40 pounds in 3 or 4 months, and then I'll be done, which is down the line. But if you the video has come to an end. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 82.